and connection between Europe and Asia. And so I'm, on one hand, I'm looking for architectures that may be built by European architects, but then I'm more interested in the idea of the borders and borders that are being blurred. Because basically what I'm trying to do is to find images of my perception of the situation of Turkey today, because I have the idea, or I have the impression that, for example, like the accession talks towards the European Union, they're kind of stalled. I think like 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of things were happening in this direction, but now everything is kind of on hold. So you can't really tell what is going to be. My impression is that it's all kind of right now, it is all kind of not to be known where Turkey is heading in the future. So therefore I am kind of investigating into questions also of identity, of course. So like what is European, what is Asian, but you can't really tell them apart. And so as this identity is kind of not known, I started to photograph people from behind. So I don't give them an individuality. You can't really see who they are or what they stand for or whatever. So that just these figures from behind going somewhere but standing still in the picture, so you can't really see where they're moving, if they're moving, and if they're moving where to. So basically, I'm trying to pursue certain ideas of how to generate images. So it may not be important, like as important what I photograph, but it's always very important how I photograph them. So also when I was talking about the views, and of course, as you know, Istanbul is a city of views where you always would like to see the Bosphorus or the Hallage, or to climb up a hill and enjoy what you can see. But then with the idea of the images, I kind of block the view, so I don't give you that. In my pictures, I try to close it kind of in, that you may know that there's beyond, there is something, but I won't show it to you. So that is like another aspect of my search for visual imagery. And what I'm also very interested in is that I find so far here that you can find like really fancy neighborhoods very close to neighborhoods that are kind of like lower middle class or even Getchefanu. But there are always spaces in between that are undesigned. And for example, then I started to take pictures of dirt tracks that are being made by people taking shortcuts or wherever, and they kind of form this undesigned territory and draw some lines. And I think those dirt tracks, maybe at some point, the municipality will think, oh, this is really practical and a lot of people use it, so maybe it's going to be paved at some point, but maybe not, because not enough people may use them, or they think it's not necessary to have them like official ways. So this is always one aspect of imagery I was looking for. And so, of course, when I'm taking pictures, if I'm working only in Istanbul and Ankara, of course, I can't give like a whole picture of what Turkey is like today, or what Turkey is all about. And this is not my intention. I don't really want to give information in a sense of something that you could discuss, this is right or this is wrong. But it's more like a subjective idea of what I'm noticing or what people tell me when I'm talking to them. So this is not to disclose